You bitch! Mass Effect. It's a massive, effective fuckhole. I mean, it's really going bad. I knew it was only a matter of time before BioWare sort of just sank to shit. Maybe it's because I jumped out long ago. I mean, I was done with BioWare after Dragon Age 2. I saw the writing on the wall. When that came out, I knew that BioWare was going down the shitter fast. Now, there are some people who can sit there and go, Dragon Age 2 is still good. No. Dragon Age was not. Dragon Age is the first game I actually played where I fucking vomited, dude. I swear to God, I remember why I vomited too. It was that mission where you have to go through the sewers and fight these stupid monsters to find this guy who's using necromancy to bring back the woman he loves by killing women and chopping off parts of their body and sewing them up to another woman's body to create this Frankenstein perfect woman to the woman he once loved, but she's now dead. And your mother's head was the last piece he needed. I had to go through so many of those stupid dungeons so many times, and they kept reusing assets and rooms. Oh my God, I vomited so fucking hard, dude. That was like my second playthrough. I was trying to get the other ending. I don't think I did it. Point being, now there's been a lot of speculation in the community as to why it's been going to shits, and there's a lot of damning stuff. Recently, I guess BioWare released a statement that slipped me because I don't pay attention to anything BioWare does. Someone said this is the result of diversity. It's sad, really. And upon further inquiry, you find out that BioWare employs based on diversity traits and not skill, in case you're wondering what happened to the company, which explains a lot as to why this sucks. The Andromeda game preview that they let out for reviewers has been pretty much lambasted.
In the office, right? Where I come in with this sort of fresh eyes, fresh perspective on this whole thing, and I see a lot of things that bother me. Mm-hmm. And also like, well, yeah, but that's Mass Effect, that's BioWare. Like, okay.
That's what I said at first, but I played more of it.
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to excuse some of these things.
The more I played it, it doesn't even feel like a BioWare game. It's weird. I like the combat, but I don't like the characters, at least in those first 2 hours, and I don't like the writing. And this stuttering you're seeing, I don't know if that is the stream or the game, because this game is the facial animations.
I think Jean-Luc just chimed in. I think he said it was the game.
It is the game, yeah.
Woof. Didn't feel compelled to play more.
No, it's going to sound cruel, but the experience was intolerable for me.
But the UI barely tells you how to do it.
Well, let's talk about character creation. That's the first thing you run into in this game.
Yeah.
And the default heroes are, the female, I think, is more of a heroic face, if you will, like more of an iconic look. The male looks really generic and strange. So you say, okay, I'll make my own character. You are given the strangest looking presets to work from.
I don't know how it looks like so much worse than the characters you start out with.
It's
I don't understand. Like that was like with the other Mass Effect games, you had like Commander Shepard, like
right.
The generic looking Commander Shepard, but you could mold him in like it still worked. It still looked good.
Yeah.
And it seems like with this, they're kind of designed for like the story is designed for those characters.
Yeah.
And their animations. While when you make a character, you just feel like you're getting like, I don't know, like a cheaper version of the experience.
Character creation doesn't give you better options. Look at this.
It doesn't. No, and it's really bad. And everything is like this dial. Like even if you're going through hairstyles. And I'm sorry, you know what? It is. I don't know what generation you want to call this. If you can't make physical beards on your characters, if your beards are textures, what? What? That is like a decades-old problem that so many other games have fixed by now.
You know things are going bad when Gamespot is actually saying your game is boring. That's a bad sign. That's bad. Because I'm 100% sure Hitler never turned to Goebbels and said, what do you think? And Goebbels said, you know, this Jew killing thing, it isn't working for me, honey. That's pretty much it. GameSpot is a shillish website, and even they're like, yeah, Andromeda isn't looking too good. Or maybe EA thought they didn't have to pay GameSpot and they gave their honest opinion. When I saw how shitty the character creation was, like it's pathetic. Like, I don't know, early 2000s character creation where your beard is just like spray paint on your chin bad. Also, the ability to create your character is extremely limited from what I'm understanding of people who played it, because I'm not paying EA for that access to play this shit. I'd lose my damn mind. And the funny thing is, people in the community have even gone as far as finding out who was the facial animator. And the facial animator for BioWare is Ali Rose Moraine. But this girl, I'm going to admit, she looks like the type of chick you'd meet at like a concert for Young the Giant, you know? Hey, what's your name? My name's Ali. I work for BioWare and EA. I did all the facial animations for Mass Effect. Oh my god, did you do those when you were on fucking LSD, Ali? Because those facial animations are shit. The problem is diversity. As much as I want to bang the drum for diversity, believe me, I do. Being a minority myself, people should be hired on merit. I mean, that's just inexcusable, especially at this point in the game. With a AAA game, like, good god, the facial animations that I have seen are ridiculous. There are even videos of the characters using guns backwards in cutscenes. It's just atrocious. I mean, would you just hire on diversity if you were building an army to defend your country? Because I don't think it would work. Hiring people because they want to be there, but not exactly because they're good, isn't a good idea. Like, sure, you could build an army based on diversity, but let's face it, Fred has lupus, Jonathan has Parkinson's disease, and Allie is cross-eyed, and Bob has a club fucking foot. Now, this is all fine and dandy until you find out you're going to fight against the Chinese, and the Red Army doesn't fuck around. Hell, the Chinese don't even allow their people to have different haircuts. That's how fucking serious they are. That's why China makes everything. They don't fuck around. Except for when they make really bad fucking versions of Overwatch. Even PC Gamer has come out and said numerous things about Mass Effect that do not seem like this would be a good buy. James Davenport says, Andromeda starts off in the worst way possible, barely introducing you to your brother and father you're supposed to care about before putting them in grave danger, then handing you the Pathfinder torch in typical BioWare You're the Chosen One fashion. First contact devolves into a gunfight within seconds. In the big alien threat are goofy rock-faced bad guys who we know next to nothing about, other than their ships are big and make scary sounds. Jesus Christ. If I was a shareholder at EA, I'd be selling shares right now. Tim Clark says, last week I wrote that I'd be fine if Andromeda ends up being just quite a good Mass Effect game. But today, even that feels like a distant dream. I'll caveat what I'm about to say by noting I'm not only 6 hours in, but right now I'm not sure I even want to play much more. And that hurts, given how much I was looking forward to this. Wait until you hear some of the writing, which is regularly straight up asinine. At one point, I ran into a group of Kate. I don't know the name of the aliens in this game, okay? I don't play Mass Effect. I have the games. I tried to play the first one. I'll try again before you lose your shit. In the Nomad, and Ryder shouted out triumphantly, speed bump, ugh, ugh, ugh. After looking at these animations again, because I was checking out all these stories days and days ago, and of course I get distracted with other things. But my fucking Christ, man. Some of these...
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec. Not how he died. I pulled those logs. What happened with Pathfinder?
These animations, wow. Holy shit. Fucking Sonic Heroes has better animations. Sonic 2 from Dreamcast has better animations, better facial animations. I dare say that the facial animations that I'm seeing in Mass Effect Andromeda right now are on the level of Shenmue. But the difference is Shenmue was made with Japanese dialogue that they tried to force English.
I want to ask you about that man.
Oh, that man.
The man called Landi. What did he talk with my father about?
In this game was a fucking... Oh my... Jesus Christ. I want to work for a fucking game developer. If I can get away with this sort of fuck up. I got nothing. I got nothing for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fuck. You mean to tell me EA is not going to fix these animations on day one? That's suicide. Mass Effect's Day 1 patch will not include any animation or character model improvements, despite the widespread fan criticism. Andromeda's lead designer, Ian Fraser, responds to a tweet asking if the Day 1 update will improve character models by saying, "At Day 1, no, that ship has sailed." Wow. Wow. Man. It was only a matter of time before BioWare would implode. They're going the way of Bethesda, dude. Except the difference is, at least Bethesda lets modders fix their shit. EA's BioWare games, you gotta jump through hoops to mod. Oh my god. I am blown away by this. Fraser went on to confirm that there will be more patches later on, but he said exactly what goes into them is still not in discussion. I would be hustling my dick off to fix this. I would be. Like, really. The first week sales are like the most important, aren't they? Since the game went live on EA Origins Access, this is going to be it's time for Gundam, Nostra Gundam. Mass Effect will be on sale within 60 days of release. And it still won't have better animations and facial textures. Meanwhile, Fraser also confirmed that developer BioWare is looking to add new skin tones to the game's character creation mode in a new patch. He went on to multiplayer sound issues are under investigation. BioWare is encouraging players to experience any future problems and fuck this. In other Andromeda news though, BioWare has announced a new companion app for the game's multiplayer. Oh, that's good. I mean, you know, I was worried at first with those animations being shit and characters looking like they're dead, but once I figured out there was a phone app for this, it's all right. This is over. This is over. It's all right, children. Everybody, it's fine. Forget the animations. There's going to be a companion app for your iPhone and Android. What are we all bitching for? Problem solved. That's where all the effort should be going, into that. Bravissima. That is crowd control. Jesus Christ, when you're getting lambasted by everybody. Oh. We should do a montage. Fuck that. Yeah, you want to rate, comment, subscribe, do it. If not, fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm the worst YouTuber ever, and I'm proud of it. I want a plaque that says that.